Don't be over
Is there
showing no nipples or nothing, though. That's the main thing I want to get through here.
is there anything off topic?
Well, I mean, seeing as we're live, I mean, I couldn't tell you about it if it was.
Oh, so now it is picking up on my iPad. Hold on a second. I don't know what to do.
I got you.
So
I got you. Just hang on. I got you. I swapped you. You're good. Yep.
okay. It, can you hear me
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I hear you just fine.
How about now? Do you have
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
You can hear me.
I can hear you. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, all this technology. I mean, it's just blowing you away.
So I don't know, I can't hear you though for some reason.
You
Hold
can't
on.
hear me.
Well, through my ears. Let's see here.
You just got to switch. If you go down to the settings in the bottom, I'm sure this is great podcasting here. If you just go down to the settings button at the bottom, go to audio, and switch it to your thing
You
there.
know why? I've never hooked
One,
these up.
got you. Well, for those of you watching, we're teaching Bo how to use his iPad and his AirPods and everything else. So
Well, I've got so many pairs of AirPods. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I'd like to have that problem. I can only afford one pair on the promoter's salary. So
Oh man, it's gloom and doom if you're a promoter. I hate to say it.
yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. Kent Chrisley jumping up in here. He's the first one to hit us up on the chat. If you're in here, we're going to be talking about this past weekend, the 10K Stock 4 World Championship, and all of the greatness that it was.
It was so marvelous.
It was.
Can you see me if I'm even
Oh,
looking?
I definitely cannot see you.
You cannot see me.
No.
All right. Well, so I'm gonna have to just I'm just gonna have to go.
I can see your couch or whatever that is now. I'm not really sure what that is.
So why is it showing me?
You're gonna have to switch your camera around there.
How did I do that?
Go to the settings.
Okay, back to settings.
I'm sure this is arousing podcasting here. Go to the settings, go to video, and then pick which camera you want there.
I just
You're
want the
probably
front.
on your back camera. Now you're on your front
Yes.
camera. There
I
we go.
wish my AirPods would work because it works so much better.
No, for sure. Sound is much better when you use that. So
When they use the AirPods.
yes,
Mm.
Kelly Brumfield, whose son or stepson, Tanner Brumfield, in the race this past weekend. She said, best race ever. Kent Grizzly says it was a good one. Oh, Santana Day. Oh, Lord.
What?
She said, Bo Miller by with Raceway. Yeah, you could do so much helping them out. Bo Miller is up to his ears in buying racetracks. So, but he's just dumb enough to do another one or two or four or eight.
Oh man. All right. Langley, throw me back on my phone.
All right, go on there and I'll switch you over.
Mm.
Holy smokes.
Be patient with me. I'm
Yeah.
not as good as you are at these things.
Kim Harris said, awesome weekend. Thank you guys for all the feedback here. Let's see.
That's so much better.
All right, got you back on your phone.
Yeah, and I'll spin it this way. Oh yes, so much nicer. But it really isn't because at the end of the day, I've got to prop it up on something. I don't have. So I'm at my barn. I'm in the barn.
Yeah.
And so I'm just not really equipped, man. We just had the
Yeah.
best visit. So the princess of Oak Level Raceway, Miss Oakland Tate Miller, was here. And yeah, she probably brought me all kinds of good times and cheer in the next
Yeah.
48 hours, I hope.
Yeah, cold and things like that.
Bronchitis, all the good itises,
Yeah.
all the good ice. But no, as far as the with Raceway thing goes, That's awesome, but that is a labor of love. That was one of the things that Perry laughed at me on Saturday. He got out of the grader and he looked at me. He's like, I still got like 3/4 of a tank of fuel.
Yeah,
I guess after
they
he
don't have
puts,
that up there, I'm sure.
I guess after he puts 30 miles on that grader, going around Withville 4 times.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, that would be
yeah,
cool though. That's a magical place too.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Leighton Chase said, "Got to give a big thank you to these guys for putting on one hell of a job at Ararat BullRing this year. Definitely made it a great starting year for me."
Oh, Leighton Chase, let me tell you something, buddy. When I got to look at you and your dad this year, it took me back 10 years ago with me and looking at Carter and working with him. And, I even made the same comment to Leighton his first night. I said, listen, I said, the most important thing I would tell Carter is if we want to race again next week, we got to put it back on the trailer. And Leighton, you did a wonderful job doing that week in and week out. And I've not been more proud of another young man from where you started to where you finished. Well done. Well done, sir.
Yeah, he did a good job. I'm usually giving him hell, but I'll give him props tonight. He's a fun one to talk crap to.
Excuse me. So I like giving him nothing but pure crap about his limp mode situation. I said, man, he's an awful young man
Right.
to have to deal with that all the time. But
Yep. For
I
sure.
think they're going back to the drawing board over the off season, and I think that he's going to come back next year, and he's going to be a force to reckon with. Maybe we can get him teamed up with Wes Gibbons, and Wes can get him a car that actually runs.
Yeah.
You
Might be a
know,
good one for sure. Santana Day said this weekend's race was so fun. Ararat has already had so much work for sure. Keelan Tate, awesome weekend. Tried to find you after the race when an official told us to go up to the top of the hill to find you. But as soon as I made it up there, we got told to get off the hill, so I didn't get a chance to speak in person. Yeah, I got
so
run off.
I I apologize about running everybody off the hill. So I went from 0 to 100 pretty quick, and here's why: is when I got to the hill, my guys come up to me, and not Langley's guys. Langley's guys and my guys are two different sets of guys right now. I mean, we're sharing them right now, but and they said that guy over there had just dog cussed Langley, and it got kind of rude. And I mean, this is kind of going to blow a lot of y'all's minds, but there are people like me that are just stupid enough to like Langley. And when somebody cusses him or somebody's disrespecting him, I felt utterly disrespected because just so you guys know, behind the scenes, I'm throwing out money, I'm throwing out blood, sweat, and tears, and I'm working my butt off, right? He's working twice as hard as I am. He's buying there, making sure that all of our promotional items are getting done. He's up at the crack of dawn and working late, trying to make sure that last little thing is getting put out there. That last Facebook post is getting put out there, and then dotting all the I's and bringing all the other T's together to put this thing together. And so I take it really personal. I took that personal, and yeah, that's what put me in that frame of mood. Believe it or not,
Yeah.
I was still having the time of my life though, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, listen,
But
it didn't piss me off. It didn't bother me at all. I enjoyed it. I told them if you need to cuss somebody, I'm the guy. And they
yeah,
did, and I'm okay with it. So it's all good, man. I can take it. I got thick skin. So we all good. You know me?
well, I know I love you though, buddy, and you work really hard. And I don't think a lot of people understand that this was a 2-day event, but it was probably a solid 2.5, 3 months in the making from putting it together to
Longer than that, really.
delivering. Yeah, yeah, because the day I
Yeah.
announced it, the night I announced it, when I walked into the tower, you had a you had a look on your face like I hadn't seen in a while. And I didn't realize the amount of work it would take from a promotional standpoint to be able to put this show together like
Yeah.
it got put together.
Yeah. It was big for sure.
Well done.
Just
Well done.
Justin Pruitt said you still have no voice.
Yeah. So listen, y'all, I'm a racing fan. I'm going to cheer on everybody. And by the end of Friday night, yeah, I was done
Yeah,
voice
yeah.
wise.
Lindsay Harris talking about maybe why. She said, "Shout out to Bo Miller for serenading us Friday in the Explorer."
Let me tell you something, man. When I got in that Explorer and I felt what that track was going to be that night, I had So look, let me compare it to something. Friday at 4 o'clock, you just worked all week, and you jump in your car and you're fixing to go home, and you just turn that radio up and just kind of let it be. That's
Yeah.
that's what it that's what it was like. I'm like, 4 o'clock it hit. It was time to go. The track was great. Turn the radio up, and there was one of my great songs. I forget. I think it was Cindy Lauper. Girls just want to have fun.
I'm just impressed that the radio worked in there. That's the only thing that surprises me.
That is a sweet unit. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah. Mm. Okay, we'll go with that. Stephen Herring said that was the best race experience he's been a part of.
So I got to tell Langley. Apparently, Langley has watched the video of the fireworks going off now roughly 1,300 times.
I'd like to watch it again right now. It was
Uh,
beautiful. Angie Caldwell posted the best video ever. I mean, of that looks cinematic. I mean, I thought we was at Eldora for just a moment. It was so beautiful.
so I've been a part of these big races. I've not really been a part of a crown jewel per se. Now my driver's been a part of a crown jewel, but I've been there to watch crown jewels, and you know, I think the main thing that you and I are both on the same page about is we want that race to be a crown jewel feel, crown jewel event
100%,
for our stock four guys.
100%, 100%. Yep. And it was. I mean, it really was. I mean, it
It
was.
really
It had the feel of
packed
every big
house,
race I've ever been to.
packed house. I mean, there's a video that I put up alive, and I mean, it was just like crazy. It had the electricity in it, and the guys did not disappoint.
No, they
Like,
raced the hell out of one another.
oh my goodness, man. It
It was
was
unbelievable.
phenomenal. It really was. I mean, truly, when I said, 27 of the baddest stock four drivers, it really is. I mean, because look,
100%.
if you got in that race, you you had to work, you had to work to
Yeah.
get into that race.
No, I agree 100%. I mean, it was the best of the best, and there was a lot of really good ones that went home too that didn't get in the race.
You
So,
know, and I was really disappointed. I'm not going to tell you guys this, as far as meaning like in a detrimental way or derogatory way, but I was really kind of disappointed in some of our guys that didn't make the race on Friday, like Wes Gibbons, Austin Williams,
yeah.
TJ, and I'll be doggone, buddy. They were the show in the B main. They
Yeah.
were the show. They showed up and showed out. They raced their butts off. They didn't. What I like the most about it is when they got into the transfer, they turned it up. They turned it up five
Mm.
more degrees. They
Oh,
weren't
yeah,
happy
for
just
sure.
being in the transfer. We got here. Let's go on and get to the front. And
Yeah, for sure.
I was very proud of our hometown guys a lot.
Yeah, me too. Grab this comment right here. Brandon Rife. He's from the Modified Mafia. He said he appreciates you guys having us at both tracks next year. We are absolutely looking forward to it. Perry Brown from With speaks extremely highly of your tour and your guys and you. And, I saw you guys in action at Natural Bridge last year. Unbelievable show. And we can't wait for the show that it's going to be at both Oak Level and Ararat.
Definitely, definitely. And I'm going to tell you, just throwing this out there. I mean, Ararat's kind of got that. It's kind of got that big race kind of deal. So I mean, it kind of runs with those kind of opportunities easily. I mean, both of our
Yeah.
stock four races were good. They both had that great atmosphere.
Yeah.
Um, so it'll be a good opportunity for those guys to come in and get into the bull ring and kind of look up on the hill and see all the cars, all the
Yeah.
fans. It's
Yeah.
magical. It's definitely magical. And I can't wait to see what that's going to come and how that's going to be at Oak Level. Like,
Yeah.
I've heard about it. So one of my best friends, Blaine Coleman, he sits there and tells me about being a little baby or a little boy. I guess I think he said he was like 5 or 6, standing in the back of the car, and it being nothing but packed people just everywhere as far as he can remember seeing.
Yeah.
And hearing those stories and then going back and watching some of the EC Hunley videos, I'm excited to see what that's going to present itself as.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Stephen Herring, who was in the race, he said felt like a super show. Sam McKinney, he said hands down the best show. Great track and staff. Can't wait till next year. Maybe bring more cars. Absolutely. And I tell you, speaking of bringing more cars, this dude couldn't have brought any more cars if he tried. He said almost drove there today out of habit, back and forth to South Carolina every day this weekend. Travis Langford put in the work to be in the race, and he, I would have loved to have seen him, pull off the win, just because of all the things that he had going against him. So,
I think one of the coolest things, man, is we're sitting there at Friday evening and we're done. We're done. We're both done too. Like we're done physically, we're done mentally, we're exhausted. I know our guys, our racers were the same way. And there's like two
yeah.
or three guys, we got to pull motors. And I'm like, God bless America. Shit the sheets, bro. I could not imagine being in that mentality. And I've somewhat kind of done some things like that before, but I couldn't imagine being in that mentality where we're just going, 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 and they weren't going to go to bed until they got that motor pulled and got their new motor in. And I mean, it
Yeah,
was
no,
awesome.
I'm
That's
with you.
what it's all about.
Dude, the atmosphere when you drove down, Ararat's cool as crap anytime. But when you drove down off the hill Friday night to leave, and everybody's out there working, and you got their lights
Crashing,
up, and I mean they're just
crashing.
tearing it out, and the other ones that ain't working, they're hanging out, they're having a good time, they're eating, they're doing whatever. I mean, it was an incredible atmosphere. And this dude right here, Charles Miller, he said you need to put on a 10,000 to win Crown Vic race next year. And I like the way this guy thinks.
Those 10Ks are just always so stressful. And I think that's
I
why
love
you
it.
didn't get any sleep. I think that's why I
I
probably
slept
didn't get
for
a lot
like
of
three
sleep.
weeks.
Look, man, I'll go out and I could waste $10,000 on some nonsense, right? But when you put it up for something this big and that it has the potential to be what it turned into being, I don't think, I honestly don't think in mine, in your wildest imagination, we'd have ever dreamt that it turned into what it made and turned into.
No, that was exactly what I pictured. I just never believed it would actually be that. It was exactly the way I pictured it. It just never believed it would get there.
Well, it got there and it's going to be there next year. It's going to be there for years to come. We're going to keep that thing and we're going to grow it. And I mean, I think you've got something you want to tell everybody, don't you?
Well, I mean, we've already announced it. You just ain't been on Facebook.
All right. So we're going for 11,000
Yep.
dollars next year for the Stock World
Yep.
Championship. That is
November
going
12th through 14th.
that is going to be a good one. We're going to break it out the 12th again with open practice. Probably the 13th. We're going to crank it up probably the same exact way we cranked it up the
Very
other day.
similar format.
I'm going to tell everybody though, and I told people this last time, and I'm just going to make sure that our promoter knows
We're
the
going for a redraw,
redraw.
baby.
The redraw was going to happen. The
Yeah.
redraw
Yeah.
was going to happen. Okay, so
So I'll
that.
tell you guys the backstory of what he's saying here. I had planned to do a top 10 redraw after they were locked in on Friday. On Saturday, we come in, we do a redraw. Well, promoter dropped the ball and did not put that in anything. And I felt like it was the wrong thing to do to go forward with it, given the fact that I had told nobody that it was going to happen. So I wanted to do the right thing. And, I just
Buddy,
told Bo, hey, we're not doing it.
you also told everybody you weren't getting hot laps either, and everybody cried enough to
Well,
you that you
you know,
did the damn hot lap thing.
listen,
The
I'm
re
looking out for the racer. So,
think about Cottle, right?
mhm.
Think about the 48. Think about the 33 starting
Oh,
10th,
no, I'm
11th,
with you.
or 10th,
Uh,
8th, 7th, 5th,
yeah. No,
not
I'm
on the
with you.
front row. And think about the show. I mean, because they put a show
Oh,
on
they did. They did.
starting on the front
Listen,
row.
the
Imagine if they
great
had to
thing
come
about
up through the field.
the great thing about this race was it didn't need any gimmicks. It was amazing by itself. Corey Latham posted a photo on his Facebook page of the top four literally right on top of one another. And that's what it's all about. I mean, it was amazing. The drivers, everybody did their part, in this show.
Hmm.
We
Hmm.
promoted the crap out of it. You and Tommy and Perry had the track the way that it needed to be. And the racers put on the show that we wanted.
Not according to Kim. Kim didn't
Oh,
feel like
God, here we
Friday.
go.
Kim Austin called me on the radio Friday. I kind of embarrassed me. So my guy was with me. My guy, and I don't get to spend a lot of time with him, right? Dalton Wilson come down and hung out with me a little bit. It meant the world to me to see him and to get to spend time with him. And Dalton is sitting there just telling me, he's like, dude, I his thing's ready to hot lap right now. He said, man, I wish I had a car here. And all of a sudden you hear, uh, about we need to get water on the track now. This track's going to be a dust bowl. Get the water on the track. And Dalton looks over at me and he's like, "What in the world track is she looking at?" But anyway, I
Yeah.
gave Kim all night. I gave Kim nothing but straight crap all night, and then I apologized to every single driver as they come off the track for the amount of dust.
Listen, the dust was great. I loved it. Not on Friday because we didn't have any, but Saturday was great. So I liked it. Listen, I want to take this comment right here, and I'll take it exactly for what it is. Blake Murray said, "When you get shitted, you say stuff you shouldn't say. It is what it is. It's a dumb rule that you have to check with the naked eye. We let a guy
Oh
pass with a
God.
bent tie rod, but we do know what won that race. Hold on. Before you say anything, let's just make this clear.
Mm.
Rules are rules. And if we have rules, we need to follow them. And if we don't, then we don't need to follow them. They just need to be open and we just do whatever. Nobody got shitted, period.
I
So
can't believe that
if
we're
you're
going from
wrong,
0 to
you're
100 so
wrong. And
fast.
and
Mm, mm.
for you to even come on here and say that makes you look ignorant. And I'm sorry. It does. I'm sorry. And I hate it. Listen, I want to say absolutely hate it for Kobe Lambert.
I
Absolutely hate it.
do.
He
I
may
do.
or may not have been bent. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. When the race is over with and when you go to check it, it has to be right. And you got an inch tolerance, don't set it so close. That's all I can tell you.
So there's two ways you could look at things here, and this is kind of how I was able to close my eyes and go to sleep the other night, right? Because I mean, I'm upset about it, and I'm still upset about it. The truth, your feelings cannot be more important than what the truth is,
100%.
and at the end of the day, sometimes ultimately you fuck around and you find out, and if you got an inch tolerance and you set your car at that inch, then at that point in time, you've rolled that dice and there is nothing there. So then when you get hit and that inch becomes an inch and what was it, 5/8 or a half,
It was an inch and 3/8.
three
So he was
eighths.
3/8 of an inch over or out.
And there is nothing in this world I like to do than to advocate for people. I made my life educating and advocating about people, for people, by people. It's been my life's work. When I have a leg to stand on for somebody, that's I'll get on my soapbox all day long.
Right.
But I didn't have nothing I could say. I didn't have anything I could stand on,
Yeah.
and that was just how it went, man. But
100%.
I definitely feel terrible about it. That guy made that race and he ran a master class in
He did.
restarts.
He did a great
That
job.
that was that was a so if anybody could go back and you want to learn, if you're learning how to be a race car driver, I don't care in what kind of class, he played that kid like a fiddle, and that kid took the bait, and that kid lost because of
Yep.
that move, you
Well,
know,
until he didn't. But yeah.
until he didn't. No, you're
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah. So
Right.
and the only other thing I want to say on that subject is, Kobe Lambert will be welcome next year. Um,
Hmm.
his dad, will have to do some talking to be on the property beforehand, and they probably will have to pay a fine for threatening an official. So they can get ready for all that. They can go ahead and prepare now. We'll talk about it at another date.
And
Um,
and and nobody has any hard feelings whatsoever. So I mean, the
Absolutely
thing
not.
is, we have to pick up the pieces and move on. I don't think there's anybody that wanted to see Cody Lambert win that race more than me or Langley because he won that race. I mean, it was amazing.
Well,
But
listen
at
for
the end of
me.
the day, you have to win the race in the box that we're given to play in.
That's right, 100%. Listen, and for me, man, that was the worst news I got when they told me that he was wrong
Yeah.
because we done used up all the confetti. Next time we know, we save two poppers, baby, just in case somebody gets disqualified. We'll save a couple back, And that victory lane was absolutely beautiful. The shots that I've seen were absolutely perfect, and I can promise you, I didn't want any part of that being undone.
No,
So,
absolutely
um,
not, man.
my wife Kimberly, she said four wide salute. Well, sort of. Yeah, they did a good job. I mean, there's probably a little more coaching that needs to go in to have four wide salute. I don't think these
Mhm.
guys had ever done that, so it is what it
Well,
is.
and when we do our $2,000 to win this summer, we'll let them four wide salute there. That way they can kind of get
Give them
opportunities to
some
do that.
practice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So and
yeah,
we and we
they may
are
need
going to
it.
do another 2,000 to win stock for this summer. So everybody that wants to kind of knock the dust off their Ararat skill set, you'll have another opportunity before the $11,000 to win stock world stock four championship in 2026. So
Yeah,
just throwing that
and
out there.
and that race will have some sort of lock-in feature as well. So coming and
Oh,
winning that race will lock you in to a certain position or positions
oh,
in that race. Dale Durham said, "I appreciate what you two are doing. Y'all definitely have a good thing going all around. Awesome to see y'all giving the lower classes a big platform, and we're going to continue to do that um, going forward."
y'all
So
y'all think that the stock four was a lower class and going and doing that? You just wait till you see. I mean, like, got so many crazy ideas running around my mind. I'm thinking about doing some baby stroller racing. Um, you know, possibly some minivans with nothing but soccer moms. I mean, there's some
yeah,
things that are floating around here, some ideas that are just going to be wild. You know what I mean?
no doubt, no doubt. A lot of comments coming in about the show. Andy Newsom, man, we really appreciate you. He said, "Good show this past week, and looking forward to seeing y'all again next week."
Andy
So,
Newsom made me blush, almost cry, and poop my britches at the same time when he made the comment about my track on Friday. You know, just so anybody, and a lot of these guys don't know because Andy's usually rocking at the big stuff, which this is big stuff. But when I say big stuff, he starts doing super stuff, and that's
yeah,
what he's doing.
yeah, yeah.
He is the best. He is the best, one of the best. I put him right there with Jason. What's Jason? Golly, the guy that's down in East Tennessee that does a lot of that photography. He's really good
I don't know.
too.
There's
Anyway,
so many of those guys.
yeah, but there's only a few that really can capture the shots, and he's
Oh,
one
I,
that
I
really,
agree. Yeah.
yeah.
Listen, Andy Newsom captures things that I can't even see with my eyes. Okay, it's incredible what he does, no doubt about it.
He, he
Um,
captured a moment with me. I just got to throw this out here. When he said Wu Tang, and I looked into the mic on my live, and I said Wu Tang forever. I had like four or five of my buds just come back on and message me and say yes, Wu Tang forever.
yeah,
Sorry.
he was telling me about that when we went to cookout afterwards. So
Yeah, it was awesome.
which we were waiting on you to get to cookout, but we never saw you. So,
I was dead,
anyways,
y'all.
Caleb Hall on here. This is a great comment. He said, "I recant my bitching about wanting hot laps and then qualifying. Only hot laps would have been just fine." So he goes fastest in that. I think he was in Group A, and in hot laps, he was one of the strongest people complaining about not getting both. And well, he would have had a much better starting position in his heat race had he just shut his mouth. But
So,
it happens, man.
so we get back to that big race thing. We talk about that big race thing, and we're beating the big race thing to death because I mean everything about what we did this past weekend was big race. Guys, you're probably not going to get hot laps next Saturday, next year. Probably not
Yeah,
going to happen. You know, it's probably not going to
yeah,
happen. And I'm also going to tell you, we're not going to do. We're probably going to do dual car qualifying. I mean, if y'all really
yeah.
want that big
Oh,
race field, I'm going to fire y'all out of the bullpen two at a time, and we're going to go, and it's going to
yeah,
be electric. So there's a few
yeah.
more things we're going to do next year that'll kind of it's going to step it up a little bit. Plus, we're
100%.
stepping it up with another G note, right?
Yep, yep. That's right.
Love them
Uh,
G notes.
Zach Zach Tate in here. He's looking forward to running with us with the modified mafia. Appreciate it. I knew you'd be excited about coming there for sure. Sam McKinney said, "Hats off to all the drivers. Everyone drove with respect. Listen, they beat the crap out of one another, but they did it the best way. Everybody said, 'Oh, this is going to be a crash.' First, the 2K earlier in the year, it's going to be a crash fest. Nobody's going to make it out. They're going to destroy all the cars. Man, put up 10K. Oh my God, now we got a wreck fest." Well, we never got that. And listen, it might be a total wreck fest next year. I have no idea, but that's not what I expect based on the way I watch these guys drive. And I watched the race at Cherokee, last night that they had, that Kobe Lambert won. By the way, and you know they race that way everywhere they go. These Seahawk guys absolutely know how to put on a show. I love it.
Did he
Julia,
did he hey,
yep.
did he pass tech?
I don't know what they check. I don't know what they check. So, but yeah, I think so. I
I
think
bet he
so.
hey,
So,
I bet him and his daddy shortened that son of a bitch up.
well, yeah, whatever was wrong with it, I'm sure they fixed that for sure.
I'm sure they
Uh,
did.
Julian Austin said, "Great show, guys. Sorry I wasn't able to be there live. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you." Um, let's see. Here's one for you. Josh Brown said the track surface was great. Um, I'm really behind on comments here, so I'm assuming she's talking about the dude talking about getting shitted that never got shitted. So, um,
I mean, I'm
Cameron,
not. No, no, no. You know what they say? I can't shit you because you're my favorite turd. I mean, look, this happened to me a couple of weeks ago when I ate those fucking. I'm sorry, when I ate those chicken thighs. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you shit yourself, bro. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real.
100%.
I ate those chicken thighs, man, and it just rolled.
Yeah. Yeah, Cameron Ruggles, who wins all the time on asphalt in these types of cars, he said 3/8 of an inch is substantial in the rear end of a front wheel drive car. Yep, 100%.
So I had people calling me Langley. I probably had 6 calls today, right? Um, in the dirt late model world, wheelbase is a big tuning factor.
Hmm.
So for example, if we want to tighten the car up or even make the car rotate more, we'll put a
Yeah,
couple turns in the 4 link rod.
yeah,
Well, I'm fairly confident that would be similar, somewhat similar, I would assume.
yeah. I'm not a
Um,
car guy, so I can't really speak to it, but
yeah.
I mean, I know there's a rule for a reason, and if there's a rule, then well, that's why it is. Jaden Austin, who just narrowly missed the show, a couple spots back, drove a hell of a last chance race. He said Cameron Ruggles, he saved that for the drivers' meeting. 95% of it is him calling everyone out, and including myself. I call myself out in the drivers' meeting. I call out the mistakes we may or may not make in the for the staff.
Yeah.
Drivers' meetings about as good as the rest of the show. So.
The only mistake
Um,
I recall from this weekend is the damn race director hollering about more water. I guess she wanted to have the world. I guess she wanted to have the BASS tournament there.
Yeah, well, maybe so. I don't know. Blake Melvin said at the end of the day, it's always going to be less cylinders, more drama. Well, we didn't. I'll be honest with you. Other
No
than tech,
drama.
there was no drama really at all. I mean, there was some people
Trey was
upset
over
with some
there
people.
showing his
Oh,
ass about something. What was Trey
well, yeah,
crying
listen,
about?
no, no, no. Listen, let me go ahead and tell you. That was not Trey showing his ass. Okay, Trey normally would just go off the deep end. He's turned
Mm,
over a new leaf. He's getting ready to be a new dad, and he's done turned over a new leaf here. So, you know.
praise Jesus.
Hey, 10K Crown Vic next year, Bo. Let's do it. These guys want you, man. They want to make it happen.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
not
it's time to
announcing
make it
nothing.
happen.
I'm not announcing that.
All right, we'll knock that out tomorrow. We'll come back on live.
Maybe that's the one that we make for 50.
I mean, that would be incredible. But listen, after the way these guys raced this past weekend, I mean, I think they should be eligible for 50K if we're going to do that.
At the
I mean,
conversation. That's the
I mean, it
conversation.
is. It is. Sharon Kirby, who was there taking photos, took some great shots. She said, "I will give it to you. The Crown Vics put on a hell of a show too." Listen, everything was great, man.
I've not found
Great.
anything. I have not found anything that don't put on a hell of a show, other than my little boy. What's his name that keeps stinking up the juice box class?
Oh, Jeremiah, yeah,
yeah, yeah. I mean,
yeah,
other than the juice box class and
yeah,
Jeremiah, everything is pretty racy there.
yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
that kid walked by me about 50 times, rubbing his hands together. I'm like, God bless, kid. I have nightmares about you. You $50 me after death this year.
Yep. Jason Garwood, who's an absolute badass on asphalt. I've never seen him on dirt. I don't know if he's raced on dirt. He said, "You guys absolutely put on a top-notch event, very well put together." Um, Chandler
Langley
Barker,
knows.
go ahead.
Go. No, you go.
Any big Crown Vic races, hey, 500 to win. I know that's not that big. It's not 10K. 500 to win next Friday, and 1500 to win rear wheel drive enduro next Saturday. So hey, jump in there. Let's go. That's 2 grand you could win, between the 2 days. So Randy Presnell said, I saw a comment on another post about SCDRA rules next weekend. Do you
Oh,
have these often? We have never had one under our leadership. And but we got some big things on the horizon. Should be announcing soon. So very, very soon. Um Tim Hare
yes,
said the 3-car
yes,
enduro spin was awesome. It was.
yes,
I was standing around
yes.
some people. They were like, "Holy crap!" It was awesome. It was really
Oh,
cool.
that's not what I said.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. I am sure of that.
Mm.
Um, Zach Peterson, who came from Ohio, he said, "Yes, it was awesome. I'll come back down. Hey, we'll mark down the dates, man. November 12th through the 14th. 11K to win. Come on, let's go." uh Alan Galden, Langley's face with the stroller racing in the minivans. Listen, I'm all for the minivan. I don't know about these stroller races, but it's all good.
I, see here. I mean,
And here's why I'm
I've
all about the minivan. So I've been driving them my whole life.
look, man. I've got to be the innovator between the two of us. I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Langley is Batman, and I'm his Fat Robin.
yeah.
I've got to be the innovator here. I'll be the innovator, y'all. I don't care. I think there's something to this stroller thing. I think the soccer mom deal in the minivan with the stroller for 10K for 10K.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I like your bike race, your 5,000 to win bike race idea. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So
And then we could get Wes Givens' old lady and what's her name out there and have a damn bitch please kind of moment. You know what I'm saying? Where maybe they could kind of fall out with each other or with somebody else. And is it
you talking
is
about
that
you
too
talking about
soon?
Ashley Young? Is that what you're talking about
Oh
here?
Lord, I
Yeah.
was I don't
Yeah.
I don't I
Listen,
don't
so
I don't
those
speak
two,
that name.
Ashley was taken up for Michaela this weekend, but in the past, I've been standing right between them when they go to fight. Both of them pregnant at Franklin County, so
Hey,
getting a little
CPS might
pregnant
be watching.
redneckery. So
CPS might be watching. You might not want to announce
yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure,
Oh
for
God, I
sure.
love it.
Anthony Herron said, "I think the Ridge Runner late models are going to be bangers all season as well next year." Hey, we got a banger coming up. I mean, we got
Well,
some
yeah.
entries in already. It's this thing's going to be really good. I think
Mm.
really good.
I know. I mean, I'm just going to toss a couple names out there. People talking to me. Walker is in Costa Rica right now. Did you see the text I sent you from Walker
Yeah,
Arthur?
yeah.
But I mean, Walker Arthur, I know is planning on getting down here. Russell Irwin is planning on coming. I mean, there are some folks that are coming here. It's Hey, look, get you a fresh load of white bread. Okay. Throw all of your turkey that you got left over in a Ziploc bag and get your butt to the bull ring week after next. It's not gonna let you down.
Uh, right.
You know how good that white bread, that fresh turkey is, don't you, Langley?
Oh
Shoo.
yeah. Oh yeah. It's good stuff.
Ooh,
Fat boy's dream right there.
I
Um,
love it.
Chris Meadows said, "Heck of a race. Can't wait to come back next year." So looking forward to it for sure.
Mm.
Noah Hinchy said he's been begging, and he has. Yeah, this is a true statement. He said, "I've been begging for a minivan class for years. So much room for sponsorship. No doubt about it. No doubt
Was
about
all
it."
it was all of Noah's entourage there that we were talking about?
Yes, yes.
Damn, I just totally missed out then.
Jesus Christ. I got to switch subjects here. Jonathan Sullivan said, Jeremiah says 10K to win juice box race, Bo.
Jeremiah said your ass is racing the damn juice box. He's racing the stock 4 next year, and he's gonna win the 11K.
That's right. That's right.
I'm just messing
Bentley
with you.
Bentley Cottle with a running joke. I wouldn't give him the Wi-Fi password this weekend. So I told him after the race, if I asked him after the race if he still wanted it, he said maybe next year. So
What we need to do is get him to help pay for some of that damn Wi-Fi. I heard he made a couple $100 this week, didn't he?
yeah, yeah, yeah. We need that for sure. Caleb Hall, he said the bullpen need that
Mm.
hanging above staging. That's badass. We really do. That'd
Well,
be
and
badass.
I've actually got a set of Longhorns, but let me tell you something. I might get with old JD's old lady. What's her name? Rachel.
Yeah.
See, she just won't let me stand there. Like you remember the old Ricola, Just let me stand there with one of them damn Watusi cows when them some bitches come up out of the bullpen. It don't get much more real than that. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
I'm
yeah.
I'm hanging out with the bull. You know, you're full of bullshit. We're in the bullpen at the bull ring.
That's right. That's right.
We could do something there.
Horns up, baby. Let's go. Um, Austin Williams, he said, had a blast running with the best of the best. Definitely a badass show to be a part of, and can't wait to try our luck next season. Thanks, Bo, Langley, and all of the staff for the experience.
Buddy, I'm going to tell you, your show that you put on in that B main, me and Langley were talking about earlier. I mean, it was just watching you and watching Wes and watching TJ. Y'all showed up and y'all showed out. It was awesome.
Yep. Kobe Lambert, he's chiming in. I'm behind on comments, so this is a little bit old to the context of it, but he said put a new rear end under it, and it was back to where we started Saturday. Well, I mean, you did a great job on Saturday, man. We absolutely hated it, but
Look, hey,
it
and
is
look,
what it is.
as much as I'd like to not like you and not like your dad, I still think the world of all of y'all. And I'm going to tell you something. When I
Yeah, I
tell
agree.
everybody that you put that master class on and starts, that was awesome, dude. That was
Yeah.
like textbook. This is how it's done.
Yep. Yep.
Off you went.
I believe this is his girlfriend. She said mechanical bull next year, and we've already been talking about it. I think this is how we set the heat race lineups. We put them all on a mechanical bull. Whoever can ride the longest, that's who goes.
I'm telling you, we're not getting that big ass boy up on that damn. He about
Oh, the
wrecked my
hell you
40K
say?
trailer.
No, I'm telling you right now, he'll stay on the longest. I'm just telling you right now.
We're going to have to get
He's
him
got
a
this.
forklift to get him up on that thing. What's his name?
Justin Harris, I believe.
Justin. God, that was the funniest thing. He goes, I ain't gonna be able to get up on that trailer. I said, I'll help you. I'll help you. Next thing I know, he takes a running start and just, and the whole
Yep.
truck is like, I was like,
Listen,
oh my God, it's a Ford, brother. What are you doing?
listen.
I
He's a
just
big
bought that
boy.
for my boy Gerald. I just bought that for my best friend Gerald. I got that truck for him. And Gerald, I saw a tear coming down Gerald's eye.
He's a big boy, and he gives me hope I can race one day. Maybe you know what I mean.
Me too, man. He's
Yeah.
inspired me.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I already answered this question, but I'll say it again. We got some stuff coming out about that, Marcus, about the SCDR. Nick Roberts chiming in about mistakes. He said Kim did throw a caution in Enduro.
So, so how it should have went was, and the way it's got to go enduro from here on is there's going to be a red flag, and then there'll be a shotgun restart. But
Yes.
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Yep.
Track.
Robert
Good
Austin
thing.
giving you kudos here. So
And let me tell you
another.
something, Robert Austin. That means a lot coming from you as well because you do nothing but big races too. So I know you
Yep.
know what a good track's all
That's right.
about.
That's right. Blake Melvin chiming in for the 10K Crown Vic. Mitchell Coggins, he wants you to run for president. So
I ain't got a good enough filter to do that shit. Y'all think Donald Trump's bad? Good God. People be shooting me left and right, shooting at me left and right. You know what I mean?
Yep. 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 I
I'm just
agree.
hoping I can get out of this whole track thing alive.
All right. Austin Willard said on the Ridge Runner late models, can Ford Motors run production heads where ends are getting hard to come by? I don't know anything about it. That's a Bo Miller question. And he probably don't know either. So
Okay, wait a second now. Wait a, wait a minute now. What are you talking about? I
I
don't
mean,
know.
you done killed the 525. So I mean, I don't know.
I'm not going to
Just
be
saying.
known. I'm not going to be known as the end hit assassin.
You've already killed the 525. We're getting you a shirt made, 525 killer. It needs to be on you at the Turkey Derby. We'll make a hoodie
I'm
because
going.
it's
I'm going
probably
to.
not going to be that
I'm going
long.
to have the 525 with the line going through it, and then on the front, I'm going to be like, the old Johnny Cash. It'll be like this, and then on the back, it'll have the 525 with the line through it. Hey, you know who I
Yeah.
wonder is going to show up? I wonder if he's going to show up. I know he's probably watching this. Your best, your biggest, your most favorite driver, Mr. Blackburn.
Steve Blackburn.
I'm
He's
going
a
to tell you
legend, Bo.
something.
He's a legend.
I'm going to lay it on the line right now. Steve
Oh,
Blackburn,
God.
if you stop
Oh,
running
God.
your mouth and you bring your ass to the bull ring next weekend, I will give you you're 40 pounds. I'll put it out right now. Steve Blackburn, stop
You know,
running your mouth and let's run your car. And I'll let you weigh what,
oh
2350?
God,
I'll
listen.
let you weigh 2350. I'll let all 525, but only if Steve Blackburn stops running his mouth and starts running his car.
Oh, he really hadn't
Hey,
said that much.
oh, bullshit here. Fuck me for like 45 minutes on the phone. I couldn't get off. Like, my water truck, I'm trying to water Oak Level Raceway in the middle of the summer. One of the 5 million times I watered it just because I got addicted to a little squirt,
Yeah.
which that's easy to do. Here he goes, right? But anyway, if Steve Blackburn, and only if Steve Blackburn shows up, and then you got to bring my boy right here a 4X shirt because he is a damn Steve Blackburn
Oh God,
rider,
here we go.
rider, rider. For
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
say the other word, but he is a Steve Blackburn rider.
That's funny.
God
Nicholas
bless.
Priest wants to know what's the cutoff time for practice next Friday. I don't know. I haven't even wrote a schedule yet. Both of them told
Not.
me I'd have to have one before the show tonight, so I just waited and didn't talk to him beforehand, so I didn't have to. So,
It's
it
probably gonna
is what it
be.
is.
It's probably gonna be between 9 and 10. Just to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, we'll run as much practice. So he asked this question again. We'll run as much practice as we can for you guys. I mean, we're going to give you as much on track time as possible. So.
I mean, you see that we. I mean, Lord, we got through the whole entire show in like 3.5 hours. I mean, if you take Friday and combine it into Saturday, I mean, we're not playing.
Jacob Bright said Bo lost his voice within the first hour of racing on Saturday. Had to beg him to take water. 10 minutes after I gave him water, I was watching him double fist Michelob's and jumping on the grader.
So you want to know what makes my world go around?
Uh,
You want to know what makes my world go around? All right, cold Michelob Ultras with tomato juice and motor grading. It gets no better. It gets no better.
oh God. Randy Overstreet, he said, my first dirt race and I'm addicted. Now I want to get me a Crown Vic. Well, listen, do me a favor. Don't expect every race to be that good, okay? Because every race ain't that good.
It
But
really ain't.
every race is really good. It's just not that good, okay? So get you a Crown Vic and come on. So, all right, let's see. Brandy Fresnell, she said, before I leave, I just want to say the technology and communication from the track is top notch. I received several emails with lineups, rules, pre-tech, payout, very well organized. And whoever was in charge of this, we didn't have half the communication for 100K to win. Appreciate it. That was
Where
that
the hell
was
they
that was
go
all on
get the
my end.
100K? Where'd they go get
Well,
100K?
listen, let's
Is
not
this the
let's not
XR
discuss whether
guy?
they actually got it or not. Okay.
The XR guy?
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
look, I'm better than the XR guy, right? Because look, I'm
Yeah.
not going to under promise and over deliver. I'm
Yeah.
going to just
I think
deliver.
you got that backwards. So there. Yeah.
Shit. I mean, I can tell every.
Yeah.
Hey, Langley. Hey, look at me. Hey, let's pay $1 million next year.
I mean, he got away with it for a long time. So,
Jesus.
um, Zach Tate said, I love seeing the big money races, but love when it's spread through the field. Some too. The guys in the back needs extra money sometimes to get back and forth to the tracks, and they may not have the fun some of the other teams do. Totally agree. I feel like we had a really good purse for this, past weekend. You know, and I try to weigh everything on a cost versus payout measure, and I feel like for the division we were running, great payout. Going to try to continue to make it better year after year. So. Dylan Knapp said, I tested all the hooks Ararat has to offer in their top tier. You definitely used up every wrecker and the tractor and, well, everything else you could find. So,
You want to know one of the baddest ass things that I remember from this weekend, Dave?
what's that?
I pulled somebody's rod up out of my mud.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't mean it in a sexual
Listen,
way.
you tried to give it back to him too, and he didn't want it. So,
Well,
you know.
I put it up on Marketplace, slightly used. Slightly used.
Slightly used. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Mick Zile, another guy from Ohio that came down, man, he run like 91 laps on Thursday in
I
practice,
love that
most
guy,
of
man.
anybody. Um,
Yeah.
he said the hospitality and the other racers was amazing. We was always impressed, even if we was Yankees, but you guys was fun and made memories. And I learned I suck on dirt. Listen, you can only get better from here, Mick. You can only get better from here.
I honestly thought he did a phenomenal job. I was very impressed with him. To have never been on dirt before. What are you laughing
Yeah.
about? Did Noah
I,
say something smart about his entourage?
I'll just go ahead and put it up here. Okay. No edge. He said the track looked a little dry Sunday morning. Bubba. So I went ahead and dumped my crap tank to give her some moisture. Lord of mercy.
Hey, Noah, thanks for looking out, baby. That's all I can say. Thank you for looking out. Thank you for looking out,
uh,
Noah.
Robbie Young said, "The hell with the Crown Vics. We need a 10K Super Street." Listen, let me tell you. So, and this is for all divisions. Next
Um,
week for the Turkey Derby. Okay, listen, this is for all divisions. The more you show up and show out, the more chance there is for you to have a big money race next year. So get your
Robbie,
cars loaded up, get their asses to Ararat.
Robbie is the one that hath no name watching. Robbie,
Why are you so scared of Ashley? I mean, why are you so scared of her, man? Oh my God, man. Blake Melvin, he thought your Steve Blackburn thing was funny. So
Jesus God.
yeah,
Next
yeah,
time Steve Blackburn calls me, I'm gonna send him a bottle of KY jelly so he can ear fuck
yeah.
me a little bit harder.
Blake Melvin said, "I bet Barry didn't pay that 100." No, and Brandy Presnell can attest to it because they finished second. So
How much was the
uh,
second? Hey, how much
she'll
did
tell us. She'll tell us. Brandy can tell us. Wes Given said, $1 million stock four race. I'll bring 5 cars. I'm going to need them after every heat race, and nobody is safe. They found out how unsafe they were this past weekend. Okay.
Wes Givens is gonna need to hire old Chelsea to be his damn what?
He's talking about the just missed it award. He was one of the two guys who just missed the show,
Oh,
so he got $100 with Pesh
Sean.
Automotive and
Yeah,
Shaggy's Auto Sales. Yep,
yeah, Shaggy.
yep.
What was I saying? Oh, dude, for
Look
a
out!
million
Look
dollars,
out!
Wes Givens ain't coming up out of here. Oh God. No. She who hath no name speaketh.
Uh,
Anyway, Wes Givens is not walking out of a damn racetrack for $1 million without having a pop knot or two on him, I'm afraid.
yep, yep. Stephanie Cottle said Bo paid in cash too, and we will always pay in cash. That's what we're paying him. It's cash. It's cash money.
You got a
He's got
mouse?
a he's
You
he's
got a
got a
mouse in your
checkbook.
pocket?
Absolutely, bud. Absolutely, I do. I got one in my pocket. It's named Bo.
Oh,
Just saying.
that just happens to be my name. You got a mouse named Bo?
Stephen Harry said that second was 20K.
How much of it did you get, Stephen?
No, that was Brandy Fresno, and she got absolute zero. So,
Oh,
and Carson Law said it was zero because we didn't get paid. So,
well, that
yep,
look, I don't mean to make light of that because that is bullshit,
it sucks for the
right?
racers. Sure.
It really does. It really absolutely does. But look, if you're coming to one of our shows, I can guarantee you, I can show you my credit score or my bank statement. You're gonna get paid 102%. Now I don't know what my credit score has to do with price eggs in China,
Yeah, that's what I was
but
wondering, but
but I mean, it's a good 590. It's strong. 540.
yeah, yeah. Blake Melvin said, "How about having a race next year and calling to the Snatch Whirly Shootout?"
I've not went and
Uh,
visited Satch in quite a while, and I'm hoping that
yeah,
he has not got word of my mistake on the keyboard.
I thought you were going to say I haven't went and visited Snatch in a while.
Oh no, I visit Snatch all the time. Whenever my wife lets me visit, I'll visit, but that don't happen
Jesus
very often.
Christ!
We done got older. Calm down a lot now. We
Oh
grandpa. We
God!
grandpa and grandma now. We don't do things
Oh
like
my
that no
God!
more. You know what I mean?
Whoops. Here's this idiot, Alan Booth. He said, "Langley, you do not call him Bo. You call him Daddy." Jesus, idiot,
Mm.
idiot.
Daddy.
I
Hey,
mean,
daddy.
coming from a guy who calls me Daddy. I mean, I'm just saying, just saying.
Oh, daddy.
Uh, you know. All right, listen, Turkey Derby. Now that we actually know what the lineup is, since I screwed it up and had to repost and all that good stuff. Let me pull it up over here so I can make sure I say the right thing this time too. If I can get my computer to work over here. Friday is 1,200 to win. Crate late models. That's 604, 602. Same rules we've been running all year. 1,000 to win Super Street, 500 to win Crown Vics, 500 to win Stock 4. Open practice for all the Saturday divisions, which the Saturday divisions are 4,000 to win Ridge Runner late models, and that extra 1,000, it was going to be 3. That's put on by Daniel's Auto Glass and Tint out of Bassett, Virginia. If you got any needs in that department, hey, go see them. Also, Saturday, 1,200 to win 602 mods, 500 to win SCDRA rules front wheel drive, and 1,500 to win enduro. So that's our lineup. Got 4 divisions each day. This place is going to be packed. Luckily, I think you got us a little more land we might can maybe use a little bit of at some point here. So, got to get you down there and get to work. I mean, I don't know when you're going to make any money on your other businesses because I got plenty of work for you to do down there. So,
Well, I'm fortunate. They kind of take care of themselves, knock on wood.
it's a good thing.
Well, I've got great directors. They don't really take care of themselves. I mean, I've got this one lady. I'm telling y'all straight up. If she could help us run our racetracks in some way, shape, or form, they would be even better. And I don't know how they get much better, but anyway.
Right.
Can we do $150 to win best turkey sandwich?
Who's judging that?
You're the damn sandwich guru, brother.
All right. Well, it better be good then. That's
I
all I
mean,
can
I'm
tell
just
you.
laying this out here for people. Look, $150 to win. We'll do it Friday.
Listen, I'm not in on this. I'm out. Okay, I'm just thought about this. Especially if you're doing it Friday, I'm out. Okay,
Well, how
because
is it going to be good
listen,
Saturday? It'll be older
somebody
Saturday.
listen. I may have pissed a few people off, and somebody may poison me, and I may not be any good Saturday, so I'm out. I'm out. You
but
can
you're the
judge it.
sandwich,
I'm okay with that.
but you're the
I'll,
sandwich
I'll
guru.
listen. I'll judge how it looks. You judge how it tastes.
Appearance. You'll be appearance. I'll be taste.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right, so I'm putting it out here right now. $150 to win Friday leftover turkey sandwich special. Now I'm just going to do one bite because I'm back on my Ozempic. Okay, I had a little bit too much fun with Dr. Pepper this weekend at Chili's. I had 3. God, they were good.
Yep. Yep. Fun
Hey,
times. Fun
listen, I
times.
got to tell everybody this really quick. In case everybody that was there couldn't tell, I have not had that much fun, and I can't tell you how long. So, again, I thanked everybody a million times, and I want to thank everybody a million more. It was one of the best times I've ever had at a racetrack. I'm not going to lie. So, thank y'all again so much. If I didn't tell you, thank you again.
Yeah. Listen, Brandon Rife, he said, I'm hopping on the 10K races too. He said 10K to win mods. And I'm going to assume he's talking about 602 mods because that's what he's got and he races
We got to get
himself.
more than 5.
Listen, that's another division. Show up this next weekend. Show out. Show us that you'll show up. We'll give you more money. The last time we put up $1,000, you
They had
guys
like 4 of
crapped
them.
the bed. Nah,
Yeah.
it was 11. It was 11. Let's just be
Oh,
clear.
oh,
But
oh.
we had 15 the week after for 500 to win. So I assume if we'd have done a race where you had to pay us 500, we'd had 30 cars. That's my assumption based on you guys' math. You know what I mean? Show up. If you want money, show up. That's how you get it. So, and I believe Brandon, he's trying to talk his dad into running his car because he's got some sort of injury. So,
I hope your dad's all right,
let's
Brandon.
see. Brandon Crawford said, y'all need a season opener, 1,000 to win stock 4. I mean, there's probably a good chance that could happen at, well, maybe both tracks. So,
I'm gonna tell y'all
let's
something.
see.
Whatever we do, we're going when Oak Level opens its doors, y'all aren't going to be able to see me because I'm gonna be laid out in a ditch somewhere. I'm gonna. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle it, y'all. So please make sure that y'all tell me how it all goes down.
Yeah.
It'll probably go down a
Kevin,
lot smoother.
yeah, Kevin Linton chiming in. He said need to have a race for Ronnie Bird. He was a great man. Listen, that would be a Franklin County, that would be a Miller Brothers Franklin County, edition. We're working on that. So
Oh boy, I can't believe you just threw that out there. What in the hell, buddy? You are a glutton, for punishment.
I'm just
Mm.
saying. Listen, I'm just saying.
Hey, Jamie Hopkins, it's not a P-71.
Vicky Tate chiming in, she's giving us a little props there.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Vicky.
you and your husband.
Thank you.
Uh, Sharon Kirby said you were a kid in a candy store. I was excited because you were excited.
Yeah,
I
I
think you
loved
rubbed
every
off on
second about it.
everybody there. So
Well,
Hey,
so
here we go.
first,
This is a good idea. Danny Henney's got a great idea. He said use Noah for the sandwich judging. Okay, that's a great idea. Okay, because if somebody poisons him, I'm okay with that. All right.
I think we need to let Noah and his entourage judge the sandwiches.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
If Noah's coming to stay in camp next week, I'm probably gonna come and see if they got room for me.
Christ. This
My
show's
wife,
going off the rails here.
my wife would enjoy the break, and I'd probably enjoy hanging out with Noah for a little bit.
Listen, your wife would definitely enjoy the break. I will guarantee that. Okay,
Mm,
there's no doubt in my mind.
and she don't
I
like
mean,
me as much as she used to.
yeah, I didn't know she used to. So,
One
you know,
time, it's been a long time though.
yeah, yeah. All right. What else? We got anything else we need to talk about tonight?
No, I'm
I
just
think we
so
covered
excited.
everything.
I'm so excited about the upcoming Turkey Derby, and I hope that we can make this one. So, you know, everybody, the what is it? The motivation, the idea, the thought process behind our Derby race was at 411 Speedway. There used to be a Steel Black National race that they would have at the end of the year. And so that's no longer here. And so Langley and I thought it would be cool to try to rehash some of the magic that happened at 411 at the BullRing. And, we're kind of hoping this is going to be one of those end of the year, everybody looking forward to
Yeah.
kind of deals. So
Well, we got a bunch of other races we'd like to build out as bigger races, and we don't really have a feel obviously for Oak Level yet because we haven't had a race there, so we can't really feel out where we're at with everything there. But we're going to try to have a couple big shows there as well. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a 10,000 to win, stock four race or Hornet race or whatever you want to call it, CI race at at Oak Level as well. That one will be sponsored by Ararat BullRing, but
what the hell is wrong with you, man?
Listen, there's a lot of things wrong with me. I told you earlier, you
Hey
tried to give me a
Kim.
sticky note to write it on. I don't have,
Hey
I need a
Kim.
legal pad.
Can you walk in there real quick and smack him for me? I know you're
She,
close.
she, she will definitely not be doing that.
Hmm.
So,
I'll get one of the kids too.
yeah. All right. Well, they're talking amongst themselves in the comments, and we don't need to be in that one. So,
Well, thank y'all so much again for y'all support. We enjoyed it, and it was a pleasure to do it for you guys as well. So thank y'all.
yep. Really, really thankful for everybody. It was a great weekend. It was like Christmas for me. I said this to Bo earlier, and yes, I hope the Turkey Derby is one of the most amazing events ever. But to me, it's going to feel like a step down from this past week, just because
Oh
it's
no, it's
so
not.
badass.
Oh no, it's not. We got some of the baddest steel block drivers in a world. Steve
Yeah.
Blackburn, put up or shut up, baby.
Stephen Herring said he likes the way I think. I think he's talking about that 10K, at Oak Level. I think that's what he's talking about. So,
Ooh. All
uh,
right.
Kirby Shipman asking about sponsorship on Oak Level. Hit me up. I should have all the stuff for sponsorship done sometime this week. So, and we'll be ready to rock and roll on that. So, all right. I guess we'll get out of here. Nothing else? You got anything else? Are you good?
Be kind, be good to each other. I love you guys.
All right, guys.